going to give away a free t-shirt, bring you a special presentation, reveal the books I bought this week, give away 5 t-shirts just like this one, and feature a mystery pop-up segment. I wouldn't let y'all know where it is, but it's a mystery. How y'all doing? I'm Victor, and you are watching the 500th episode of the Comic Hero Show. Now kick that intro! Welcome to the 500th episode of the Comic Hero Show. I'm your host, Victor Nunley, and I am the Comic Hero. Wow, 500 episodes. It sounds crazy to me too, but I'm very thrilled and blessed to have gotten it thus far. And I want to thank each and every one of y'all that have been on this journey with me since day one and those who came later. Man, I'm very excited about this. This is a very monumental thing. And like I said at the beginning, I'm going to give away 5 t-shirts just like this one. But for right now, it's time to give away a free t-shirt that I normally give away. Alright, on last week's episode, I asked, which major U.S. city is the comic book series Rogue Sun set in? Well, the correct answer is New Orleans. And 6 people have answered correctly, and because they've answered correctly, your name's been entered in a drawing for a free tee. And that drawing takes place right now. So the winner of the free tee for this episode of the show is Skip Orgeron from Shreveport, Louisiana. So congratulations, Skip. Win yourself a free Comic Hero tee. Alright, here's the question for next week's episode, and this is a Marvel question. Which Marvel character did Stan Lee base on billionaire and aviator Howard Hughes? Now here are the hints. The first hint is that this character made his first appearance in Tales of Suspense number 39 in 1963 and was created by Stan Lee, Larry Lieber, Don Heck, and Jack Kirby. The second hint, the band Black Sabbath wrote a hit song using this character's codename. And then the third and final hint, from 2008 through 2019, this character has appeared in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and was played by Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, you ought to know it now. Everyone who answers correctly will be entered in the drawing for a free tee on next week's episode of the show. Now, normally I would do either a Comic Hero Throwdown Showdown segment or an Any Question segment, but last week I was a guest for the first annual Louisiana Delta Comic Con in Monroe, Louisiana, and I want to show y'all a few pictures that I had taken while I was there. Check it out. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I am now getting to Louisiana Delta Community College, which is the site of the first annual Louisiana Delta Comic Con, which I am also a guest. And this is on a very, very fun day because today happens to be my birthday. And I'm very thrilled about this. This is you know, in just about all the cons that I've been to, I've been a spectator and I've been a vendor, but I've never been a guest. And this is very humbling. This is just full of joy and gratitude. And I'm about to go ahead and get a park and go ahead and load and let's have some fun. lot of fun. I would have taken a few more pictures and done some videos, but there was so much going on, and I really wanted to take everything in. It was quite a great day. We had over 900 spectators attend. Now, for it to be the first annual con, that's really saying a lot. And I want to personally thank Julie Salter, John Stout, and Shane Dyson for such an amazing day. I mean, and then also I met some other people, and then caught up with some familiar faces. I want to thank y'all as well. If you're watching this and you happen to have attended Louisiana Delta Comic Con and you have never watched the show before, welcome. Consider this your jumping on point for the show. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy every other episode that I do this from this moment on. All right, for the first time in the 500s, it's time for the comics I bought this week. Comic books I bought this week. All right, here we go. First up, it's Detective Comics number 1073. The Amazing Spider-Man number 60. Captain America number 14. Chasm Curse of Cain number 3. Really excited about this book, folks. Dope Smack number 2. NYX number 4. Radiant Black number 29.5. Thundercats number 9. And finally, Ultimate X-Men number 8. Alright, that's 9, which brings the total number of comics that I bought since December of 1997 to 13,219. Alright, well, I hope y'all enjoyed the 500th episode of the Comic Hero Show, and here's a question for a free tee for next week's episode. Which Marvel character did Stan Lee base on billionaire and aviator Howard Hughes? Alright, here are the hints again. The first hint is that this character made his first appearance in Tales of Suspense number 39 in 1963 and was created by Stan Lee, Larry Lieber, Don Heck, and Jack Kirby. The second hint, the band Black Sabbath wrote and recorded a song, a hit song might I say, using this character's codename. And then the third and final hint, and this is a really dead giveaway, although just about that last hint was also a dead giveaway, but from 2008 through 2019, this character has appeared in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and was played by Robert Downey Jr. Everyone who answers correctly will be entered in the drawing for a free tee on next week's episode of the show. And congratulations to Skip Orgeron from Shreveport, Louisiana, who won a free tee on this episode. Alright, now, before I go on, I just want to say, a lot of y'all are probably wondering what the D in this shirt stands for. Well, D is the Roman numeral for 500. The more you know. And I also said that on the last episode, but this is for those that have never watched the Comic Hero Show before. They're watching it for the first time. I mean, whenever I make these shirts, I always put a lot of thought in them. But anyway, I asked some of y'all who are willing to do so. If you wanted a shirt just like this one, to either like, love, or leave a positive comment. And a lot of y'all have done it. As a matter of fact, 40 of y'all have done that, but only 5 are going to get theirs for free. And that drawing is about to take place right now. So the first person who wins the 500th episode Comic Hero Tee is... Marcus Harmon from Minden, Louisiana. So congratulations, Marcus. You win a 500th episode Comic Hero Tee. All right. 1 down and 4 to go. And the second person who wins the 500th episode Comic Hero Tee is... Carl Durant from New-Dorp, the Netherlands. So congratulations, Carl. You win a 500th episode Comic Hero Tee. All right, 2 down and 3 to go. And the third person who wins a 500th episode Comic Hero Tee is... Laura Thomas from Farmerville, Louisiana. So congratulations, Laura. You win a 500th episode Comic Hero Tee. All right, 3 down and 2 to go. The fourth person who wins the 500th episode Comic Hero Tee is... Alandric Blackwell from Shreveport, Louisiana. So congratulations, Alandric. You win a 500th episode Comic Hero Tee. All right, last one. And the fifth and final person who wins a 500th episode Comic Hero Tee is... Mike Alderman from Shreveport, Louisiana. So congratulations, Mike. You win a 500th episode Comic Hero Tee. You know what? I always say this whenever I do a drawing for special shirts or commemorative shirts just like this one. I only wish that I could give one to everyone. But for those of y'all who have liked, loved, or left a positive comment and I did not draw your name, and then for those of y'all who didn't do so and still want one, y'all are in luck, because beginning right after you watch this episode, in fact, I'm going to go ahead and post the shirt as a product on the website as soon as I'm done with this. But the shirt is a product on IamTheComicHero.com/shop, and from now all the way through the rest of November, the price of the shirt is only $12. Be sure to order one, because once December 1st hits, I'm bumping the price up to $25. So y'all have until now and all the way through the rest of the month to buy a shirt. But you know what? I'm really thrilled. I'm really thrilled to and very blessed to have gotten thus far. And you know, here's to many more. And right now, I just want to make a toast. A toast to the Comic Hero Show and its fans. Those who are still with us, those who have been with us since day one, those who came later, and those who are no longer with us. Cheers. All right, here's the road ahead for the show. On next week's episode, I'm raising awareness of adoption with emphasis on foster care. On episode 502, I'm raising awareness of lung cancer. And on episode 503, I'm raising awareness of diabetes. Now, I haven't decided between the two, but between 502 and 503, but I'm also going to do a Mystery Pop-Up segment in which I raise awareness of Alzheimer's disease. This month is also Alzheimer's Awareness Month. And for those of y'all that are fans of the year-end college football playoff episode, I have some very unfortunate news. Beginning this year, I will no longer be doing that episode. And the reason being is because the college football playoff field has been expanded from 4 to 12. And there is just no way in the world I'm going to be able to wear 12 shirts on one episode. I mean, it would really be interesting, but I don't think I'll be able to pull that off. Now, if any of y'all have any ideas in terms of that, go ahead and send them to me now. But one thing about it, after episode 503, I am going to do a Christmas episode. So Y'all, I'm going to do some Christmas episodes, so y'all tune into those. And also, you know, if you are watching this and you know someone, whether they like comics or not, get the word out. I mean, I don't mean to toot my own horn or anything, but this is the best web series that no one's watching. I mean, it's all about, you know, it's comics and everything within the realm, and then I celebrate others, show love to others, and then raise awareness to different causes. And in the kind of world we're living in, where there are folks that are going through different kinds of adversity, I think this is a very bright beam of light that everyone needs to be exposed to. So please, sir, please, ma'am, get the word out. All right, if you're watching this for the first time on YouTube, welcome. And as soon as you're done, hit subscribe. If you're watching this on the Comic Book Lovers Facebook page, welcome. And as soon as you're done, hit subscribe. If you're watching this on the East Texas Comic Con Fans Facebook page, welcome. And as soon as you're done, go on YouTube and hit subscribe. If you're watching this on the Louisiana Delta Content Creators Facebook page, welcome. And as soon as you're done, go on YouTube and hit subscribe. Now, you're probably wondering something different that's to my left. And you're right. These are some LED light boxes, and I want to thank my good friend Kevin Harris from West Monroe, Louisiana, for making these for me. He was one of several vendors at Louisiana Delta Comic Con this past weekend, and Kevin, love you, man. I love you, you and Karen, and all three of the kids. I mean, y'all are some awesome people. And these two LED light boxes will be present on the show moving forward. And once again, I want to thank Julie Salter, Shane Dyson, and John Stout for an amazing weekend. And honestly, I can't wait to do it again next fall. And if you're watching this and you missed out on the first one, be sure to make plans to go to the one next fall. I mean, there were 900 people showed up, but I have a feeling that next year it's going to be even. I mean, the attendance record is going to easily be eclipsed. So, as Loretta Lynn used to say, y'all come. All right, if you're watching this all right, oh, I already said that. All right, well, I'm Victor Nolly on the Comic Hero. I'll see you next week for episode 501. So until then, be safe, be blessed, be a hero. Hey everyone, in this mystery pop-up segment, I'm celebrating Veterans Day. Veterans Day is when we honor the men and women that have served in any branch of the U.S. military who are still with us today. And right now, I want to personally thank my cousins Lavert and Pat Washington from Minden, Louisiana for their services in the U.S. Army during both Operation Desert Shield and Operation Desert Storm. And I want to thank an old band brother of mine from Homer, Louisiana, Carlos Willis, for his service in the U.S. Navy. And I want to thank another lifelong friend from Homer, Louisiana, Kennedy Burns Jr., for his service in the U.S. Army. And I want to thank the pastor of my home church, Pastor Lonnie Sneed, for his service in the U.S. Air Force. Now, there are several others that I personally know. I want to thank y'all as well. And if you're watching this and you happen to have served our country and are still living to tell about it, I love y'all. And thank y'all. I love y'all. And this mystery pop-up segment is for y'all. Now, I'm going to keep saying this every time because I'm not seeing any change in terms of this, but we need to be better when it comes to our veterans. These men and women have served and fought for the freedoms that we often take for granted. And a lot of these men and women have seen and experienced so many unspeakable things that a lot of us can't even imagine. And I believe we need to be better. And the way that I believe we need to be better about them is that we need to do things for them and we need to help them. I mean, if they're hungry, cook for them, feed them. If they need help with any projects or any other thing, offer to help. I believe we've been put on this world to help each other. So please, sir, please, ma'am, be better with our veterans. All right, this is a Veterans Day Comic Hero tee. And if you would like one, you can find them on IamTheComicHero.com/shop for $20, and I will donate half of each purchase to the Wounded Warrior Project. Now, for all the veterans, if you would like your last name and whichever branch of the U.S. military that you have served, I will do so with no extra cost. All right, now the comic books that you saw in the comic books I bought this week segment were the books that came out on October 30th. And 2 days after they came out, I bought them, which was also the day before Louisiana Delta Comic Con. These are books that just came out 3 days ago, and I'm going to reveal them. So here we go. First up is Absolute Superman #1. Oh, and by the way, I just want to apologize for an error that I made during the comic books I bought this week segment earlier that I did yesterday. I said Detective Comics number 1073. It was actually Action Comics number 1073. Well, with that in mind, Action Comics number 1074. The Avengers number 20. Batman number 154. Green Arrow Annual 2024. JSA number 1. Shazam number 17. The Ultimates number 6. Venom War number 4. X Factor number 4. X-Force number 5. And finally, X-Men number 7. All right, that's 12, which brings the total number of comics that I bought since December of 1997 to 13,231.